Okay, so you know that feeling, right? When your to-do list just seems endless.
Uh-huh. Like it's stretching out forever.
Exactly. And every single task feels like, I don't know, an anchor just pulling you down.
Totally. We've all been there. That sense of being completely submerged.
Yeah, maybe you're staring at a report like Lucas in one of our examples, and it feels like it's just taken over your life.
Mm-hmm. Drowning in work.
Right. Well, welcome to the deep dive. We're not just, skimming headlines here.
No, we take those everyday moments, those little conversations you might overhear.
And we dig in. We're pulling out hopefully some surprising insights, some really useful knowledge.
All custom built for your curiosity, really.
So today's mission,
Mm-hmm.
we're diving into a bunch of these informal dialogues.
Yeah, the kind of exchanges people shared with us. And we want to explore themes like support, communication.
And just how we navigate all those everyday challenges.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for practical tips, those relatable bits.
I may just spark one of those aha moments for you.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Starting with something, we all deal with. Asking for help and offering it.
Right. And straight away, we have Lucas wrestling with that huge report.
Feeling totally swamped.
Yeah.
And the advice he gets, it's classic, isn't it? Break it down, take breaks.
It is classic advice.
Yeah.
But there's more to it psychologically.
Okay, like what?
Well, breaking down big tasks actually reduces the cognitive load, makes it feel less intimidating.
So it's not just about less work at once. It's about how your brain sees it.
Exactly. And each small step you finish, that's a little win. It fuels motivation.
Keeps you going. I get that.
Creates momentum.
We also see this in more professional setting. Anna from Bright Marketing trying to reach Mr. John.
Mm-hmm. Leaving that message.
Yeah, requesting the callback, being specific about the campaign update.
And mentioning the report is in his email.
That seems really efficient.
Yeah.
What's the takeaway there for workplace communication?
Well, it's about clarity and being concise, isn't it? Anna anticipates what he needs. The report's already there.
Saves that back and forth.
Exactly. Streamlines everything. Even short messages can be strategic.
Okay. Then we've got a lighter one. Ryan turning down lunch. Schedule's too packed.
Ah, yeah. But he caves for coffee.
Right. A quick coffee at 4. And that funny negotiation. The playful threat about being hunted down if he cancels.
It's more than just logistics, though.
How so?
That social connection, even a quick coffee break, it's like a buffer against all that stress Ryan's feeling.
A little escape.
Yeah, and the humor. Shared laughter, it really diffuses tension, builds the relationship, even when things are busy.
True. Okay. Shifting tone a bit. Lisa's frustration. Jason's phone is dead. He's late.
Oof, 45 minutes she waited.
Had to ask a security guard for help.
That's rough. And the apology. Jason buys lunch.
So what's the dynamic there, making amends?
Pretty much, it's about reciprocal responsibility,
Yeah.
His mistake inconvenienced her.
So lunch is the rebalancing act.
Kind of. A tangible gesture to acknowledge the hassle and the sort of repair that little disruption shows the relationship matters.
Okay. But then a completely different vibe with Jane's flat tire.
Yeah, and Mike just jumps in. Count on me.
Even though Jane admits she's never changed one before.
That's classic instrumental support, practical help. But it's more, isn't it?
How?
His reassurance is emotional support, too. Reduces her anxiety, maybe gives her a bit more confidence for next time, even indirectly.
Right. Makes sense. Then another tech problem. Jane's computer crashes.
Right in the middle of her report.
That feeling of dread, unsaved work, gone, so relatable.
It really is. And Sarah calling IT is helpful, sure.
But the real lesson.
Save often. Use cloud storage. It's proactive risk management.
Learn the hard way, often.
We can't prevent every glitch, but backups are like a safety net. Builds resilience.
Okay, moving to something smaller, maybe. Emily losing her glasses.
And Jane helping her retrace her steps, patiently.
Seems minor, but...
It's empathetic support, isn't it? Jane's giving her time, her attention, easing that immediate frustration. It's simple kindness.
Yeah. And later, Jane needs help herself. Her back hurts from lifting boxes.
And Sarah jumps in with suggestions. Heating pad. Take it easy.
Even suggesting maybe a doctor or a physical therapist.
It's comprehensive, see? Addresses the immediate pain and the potential bigger issue. Practical advice, plus encouraging professional help. Holistic.
Even changing a burnt-out light bulb becomes this collaborative thing.
Needs a step stool, teamwork.
It sounds silly, but it illustrates that shared effort, right? Maintaining a space together.
Absolutely. Playing to different strengths for a common goal.
Then the locked door scenario.
Yeah.
And the idea is to ask a neighbor.
Points to community, doesn't it? Even casual ties with neighbors can be a real lifeline in unexpected moments. Mutual assistance.
That classic stuck jar. Remember trying everything.
Huh. Yes. Tapping it. Hot water.
And finally, the rubber glove does the trick. And Emily's just like, you're amazing.
It's fun. It's collaborative problem solving. Persistence pays off. Sometimes you need a few approaches.
Then there's the Lost Watch saga. They find it.
On the dresser.
But then discover it stopped working.
Right. And the immediate plan is, let's get it checked after our appointment.
It's not just finding it, it's following through on the next problem. Shows real attentiveness.
Deeper level of care. Exactly.
Now, Anna offering help to Jake. He shows up unexpectedly in the city.
Yeah, that one's interesting. There's an undercurrent there.
She offers help, guidance, a ride. But he's there for something important. Wants to meet, talk about the past.
Do you feel the nervousness? It's practical help mixed with this looming emotional need. Complex past stuff, maybe.
Definitely layers there. And finally, Jane's rushing to Emma. It's raining. She's overwhelmed.
And she needed to talk in person, not just text or call.
His words, you're not alone in this. We'll get through whatever it is together.
That's powerful. Just being present, physically there, offering reassurance. It highlights that fundamental human need for connection, especially when things are tough. Shared vulnerability.
Okay, let's shift gears. Theme 2, communication and misunderstandings. This is where things get juicy.
Oh, yeah. Language, perspective, it all comes into play.
Like Mia and the others talking food trucks, Italian spicy food.
And someone having to explain you can't go wrong.
Right. And the descriptions of spicy food, my mouth cries like a dragon breathing fire.
Shows how subjective language is, especially around senses like taste. Your mild might be my inferno.
And how much interpretation is needed even for simple phrases. Need clarity. Consider your audience.
Definitely. Then the red dress debate. Is it too bright?
One person sees traffic light or stop sign.
While another sees power color.
Same dress, totally different reactions. Shows how our personal style, maybe culture, affects perception.
And then that classic eternal shopping struggle, wanting it versus affording it. Relatable.
We all know that one. What about cafe chat?
Ah, yes. Coffee is top-notch.
Meaning really, really good.
But the sandwich tastes like cardboard. Ouch!
And the caramel latte is out of this world.
Which someone then takes, literally, like, from space.
Huh. It's a funny reminder about figurative language, right? Idioms, hyperbole.
Absolutely. They rely on shared understanding. Sarcasm, too. Easy to misinterpret if you take it word for word. Need context.
Then the superhero movie disagreement.
One loves it. Best movie ever.
The other, too many explosions, not enough story. And the ending made no sense to them.
Classic subjective taste in art or entertainment anyway.
And they agree to disagree and negotiate who picks next time.
Which is key, right? Respectful disagreement. Compromise. Healthy interaction.
We also get that direct explanation of an idiom. You drive a hard bargain.
Meaning you're good at negotiating deals.
Just highlights that these common phrases aren't always obvious. They're cultural.
Yeah, you often have to learn them. Can be tricky across cultures or even just different backgrounds.
And back to the spicy food, Sam suggesting Mia needs a fire extinguisher for her mouth.
It's a great analogy. Vivid.
Yeah.
Makes you instantly understand how intense that spice was for her. Bridges that subjective gap.
Okay, theme 3, personal growth and shifting perspectives.
Right. Like Lucas again. His stress now versus the idea of learning to plan better.
It suggests managing overwhelm isn't fixed. It's a skill you can develop.
Exactly. It's about potential change. Moving from reacting to being more proactive, more in control. It's a learned behavior.
Then the cooking discussion. Someone thought it took forever.
But then discovers quick meals. Stir fries, grilled chicken.
Starts simple scrambled egg sandwiches, salads, and actually starts enjoying it.
Even though their friend is like, you cook? That's shocking.
And the best part is the shift in attitude mistakes become part of the fun.
That's huge. It shows how challenging assumptions, trying new things, can totally change your perspective. Embracing imperfection is key to learning.
Then there's the push to attend a public speaking workshop.
Addressing that fear, what if I forget my words?
And the advice is simple.
Yeah.
Practice. No one's perfect at first.
And the person agrees to go, reluctantly maybe, wants to sit in the back.
But they're going. Stepping out of the comfort zone. That's growth.
Confronting fear, pushing limits. It's how you build confidence, even if it's gradual.
I like the part about friendships, too. appreciating different types.
Yeah, the friend who's spontaneous and full of energy.
And the one who's calm and thoughtful.
And recognizing that both are valuable, the differences actually make relationships richer.
It's not about everyone being the same. Variety adds depth.
Exactly. Complementary strengths. A well-rounded support system.
Then, Olivia and Jack, she tries reconnecting with a board game. Because I miss us.
But Jack's response is more blunt. Board games won't fix our issues. He says they need time.
Shows different ideas about how to fix relationship problems, doesn't it?
Yeah, a mismatch in approach. She wants shared activity, maybe to rebuild closeness. He seems to feel they need direct talk about the core problems. Highlights the need for aligned communication.
And Ethan's reaction to Anna's messy room. She says she's been going through a lot and needs space.
And he respects that. He doesn't push, just says, I'm here for you, whenever you're ready.
That shows real empathy, right? Understanding someone needs to cope their own way.
Definitely. Respecting boundaries while still offering support. It's mature. Considerate.
Finally, that couple adjusting to a smaller home.
Mm-hmm.
They miss the old place, maybe someone who lived there.
But they focus on what they still have each other.
And frame it as a new beginning.
That's resilience in action. Reframing a difficult transition, finding the positive, adapting by shifting focus. Powerful stuff.
Okay, theme 4 is about dealing with the unexpected. Curveballs.
Life happens, right? Like the flight delay, bad weather at the destination.
Ugh. And then the scramble to change the connecting flight.
And getting compensation meal voucher, future discount.
The key there seems to be taking action, trying to mitigate the disruption.
Yeah, being proactive. Taking control of what you can, seeking solutions, asking about options, not just passively accepting the delay.
Then Jane missing the bus because she was late.
And the funny image of her trying to chase it.
Getting a high five from a kid who thought she was a superhero.
It's finding that moment of humor or connection even when things are frustrating. Shows resilience, a positive outlook.
And back to the flat tire again. It just really hits home the need for practical readiness.
Having a spare, knowing how to use it, or knowing who can help. Basic preparedness reduces stress when the unexpected happens.
Absolutely. Moving to theme 5. Observations and concerns. Noticing things about others.
Like the worry about the Thompson's dog, Max, always wandering around alone.
Getting into trash, looking neglected. Raises ethical questions.
It does. What's our responsibility when we see potential neglect or risk? Even with pets. Do you talk to the owners? Report it. It's about community awareness.
Then Liam and his partner eyeing that big, extensive TV.
Wanting it, but also thinking practically, furniture, budget.
And they decide to revisit the idea later.
Which is just sensible financial planning in a relationship, isn't it? Balancing desire with reality. Talking it through, avoiding impulse buys.
Seems wise. Then Emily, noticing Mike, seems confused because Sarah's avoiding him.
Which leads to Sarah revealing she got a job offer abroad.
And she's unsure if Mike would go with her. Needs space to think.
It shows those hidden internal conflicts that affect how people interact. Big life decisions impacting relationships, need for communication, even when it's hard.
Definitely complex. Okay, our last theme. Internal struggles.
Those private battles people fight, like Anna, upset in the rain.
Feeling like she doesn't want to be a burden.
Yeah.
Feeling so trapped, like I can't breathe.
Hinting at past mistakes, feeling isolated. It's a glimpse into that internal emotional turmoil.
And John's worry, encouraging her to let him in.
It really underscores how vital it is to reach out or to accept help when you're vulnerable. Connection is crucial then.
So wrapping this deep dive up, wow, we've covered a lot of ground.
We really have. From tiny tasks to big life events.
All these everyday moments, these conversations, they reveal so much about how we connect, support each other, communicate, or miscommunicate.
And navigate all the bumps along the way.
We saw these recurring threads, didn't we? The absolute importance of connection.
Mm-hmm. The challenges, the nuances of really understanding each other through communication.
Our resilience when things go wrong.
And how much our perspective, how we frame things, really shapes our experience.
So here's something for you, the listener, to think about. Consider a recent conversation you had, maybe something really ordinary.
Yeah, what deeper layers might be hiding just beneath the surface? What unexpected insights about yourself or the other person could be there?
How do these small everyday interactions actually add up? How do they shape our understanding of ourselves and others and just the whole human experience?
It's a reminder, really. Every chat, no matter how quick or seemingly mundane, holds potential. A window into our needs, our struggles, our capacity for connection.
So reflect on those moments.
You might be surprised what you find.